Yo, what's going on, everyone? Hope you're having an amazing day. And with the release of Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2, today's video, we went over the best class setup on every sniper rifle in Modern Warfare 2. This setup's going to be a little bit different from the other ones I've done in the past, because this one is going to include the best tuning, quote-unquote, even though I don't really know if I'd notice a difference between the normal tune I would do and then the best tuning, but that's besides the point. Starting us off first is the MCPR 300 sniper rifle. This thing's a beast. This is the only sniper rifle in the game that you can get more than 10 bullets on without sacrificing the aim down sight speed. That's kind of cool. Wish more snipers were like that, like it was back in the day, but that's just a pipe dream at this point. Starting off on the 17.5 Okra barrel. This is pretty much the best barrel you can put on it because it gives you ADS speed, and with sniper rifles, nowadays, anything that gives you ADS speed is just meta to use. Now for the tuning on the barrel, the perfect tuning, you don't really need any walking speed or recoil control because it's a sniper rifle, and then a little bit more ADS speed, you go negative 0.31. And in case you don't want to watch the whole video to see how to perfectly tune, I'm going to show you how to do it right now. Pretty much you see how it's 0.31, and you see how the handling, you see the little point. When you're tuning your gun, you want to stop once your point starts to go back down. So, like, you see how, like, once I get to, like, 0.18, it just doesn't really move forward anymore. So, like, you know, you just don't have to keep going all the way because you've already maxed out the ADS benefit. Next up is the FSSOLE laser. You know, I mean, as soon as people found out this attachment within the first week of the game, it's just been meta ever since. Just gives you the most ADS and sprint to fire. If you are playing Search and Destroy, I would recommend the Schlager Peck Box laser, because they don't see it, obviously. Next up for the tuning on the laser, 0.15 to sprint to fire, maxed it out on the ADS speed. Next we got the FSS Merc stock, you know, the only stock that gives you ADS speed, so it's a must. Tuning, 2.19 for the ADS speed. And you leave the aim walking and aim idle stability alone. Next up, we got the rear grip. You don't really need recoil control. If you really wanted to, you could put on flinch resistance, but I feel like flinch resistance attachments have been just a big myth in recent years of Call of Duty. Cronin Cheetah grip, ADS speed. Tune it. 1 ADS speed, max it out for both of them. Last but not least, Cronin Smooth Bolt, just to give you a little bit faster fire rate. If you don't really care about the fire rate and only care about ADS speed or a silencer, maybe you can take off the bolt, add the 5-round mag, or a suppressor. Or if you were running respawn still and you wanted a different sight, I would probably take off the stock or the grip and then put on an optic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Next up is the first DLC sniper to this game, the Victus XMR. Now, I think this is probably the second best sniper rifle in this game because it's really good at what it does. So this gun is kind of a lot slower than the other guns, but the damage really makes up for it. But also at the same time, I don't feel like it's that slow of a sniper rifle. So, like, I don't know. I think this gun's just an absolute beast. But start off with a barrel, Mac 8, 21.5 short barrel. Only barrel gives you ADS speed. I mean, you know, you're just gonna hear me repeat this a lot throughout the video. Tuning for the barrel, 0.15 on the ADS speed. Leave the left side alone. VLK laser. Some of the sniper rifles that don't have the other laser, this is pretty much the same equivalent, so they do the same thing. I think the quickfire laser is the equivalent to the other laser that doesn't show your laser from other people's point of view, so I would use that one. Tuning for the laser, 0.26, and then you can max the ADS speed out all the way. This is one of the few snipers that you can only put on 4 ADS attachments, I believe, so you can just put on a random optic if you want, and also the default optic on the Victus XMR is like a 20 times scope, so it's like, that's just not going to be very practical in 6v6. Tuning on the SPX scope, 2.61, you can just adjust this. This is your own personal preference. It changes for me all the time, depending on the scope, but XRK Rise 50 stock, you know, only stock that gives you ADS speed, so, you know, it's a must. The perfect tuning on the stock. And the Bruin Q900 grip. Sprint and fire ADS speed. Need I say more? And here's the tuning for the grip, 0.29, and then max it out on the sprint to fire speed. Alright, next up is the Signal 50, the only semi-automatic sniper rifle in the game. And if I were to personally rate this sniper, I think I would put it the second to worst sniper rifle in the game, even though it is a semi-automatic. Pretty much everything else about this gun kind of sucks. So yeah, wouldn't really recommend using this one, but if you want to, I got you covered with the class setup. 21.5 fluid 50 barrel, you know, only barrel, it gives ADS. Absolutely demolishes in cons, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get the ADS speed. FSS OLE, laser, you know, a classic. Tuning on the sprint to fire and the ADS speed for the laser. Here's the tuning on the barrel, 0.9 on ADS speed. Some with the scope, you know, Lockman Impact 9. Scope's in slightly faster than the default scope and some of the other scopes. Now we're onto the stock. SO inline stock, or the SO inline stock. ADS speed, you know, it's a must. Tuning for this, tune it all the way. And lastly, the grip, you know, SA Finesse grip. It gives ADS speed, so it's a must. 0.32 on the outside speed, and then 0.13 on the sprint to fire. Next up, we have the LAB 330, and I want to keep it clean and short. I think this is easily the worst sniper rifle in the game. Any pro it has is just absolutely swished by any other gun. Like, it's supposed to be that stronger, slower sniper rifle, but when you have guns like the Victus XMR and even the Intervention, to an extent, it's kind of like, why the hell does this gun even exist? But if you still want the setup, I'll give it to you right now. 18.5 Bryson factory barrel. This gun actually does have 2 other barrels that give it ADS speed. I think I used this one over this one because this one takes away movement speed, and movement's already pretty slow in this game as is, so tuning on the barrel, max it out for the ADS speed, leave the left side alone. FSS OLE laser, making its appearance once again in the video. Sprint to fire, 0.26, 31.26 stock. ZLR T70 pad extension, ADS speed. Need I say more? 335 for ADS speed. Leave the bottom alone. Aim assist 406 comb. Tune it all the way for ADS speed. And now here, I genuinely, when I made all these classes a while ago, I saved them as blueprints so it would be easier when I came across to record this video. Like, just screw the bolt, honestly. So, you know, you put on the FTAC impact scope, give it that actual faster ADS speed, or you can just use pretty much any other scope in general, and you will be able to tune the ADS speed, so...
Gloves?
Am I ass? I'm gonna wallbang this one. Told you.
Nice one.
Yes, dude.
Nice.
Okay. Next up, the best sniper rifle in the game, hands down in my opinion, the SPX 80. You know, I really don't think anything beats this gun. I feel like when most people talk about sniping in this game, they mainly think about this gun, because like, I think it's just in leagues of its own when it's compared to the other sniper rifles in the game. Into the class setup, barrel, 22.5 elevate barrel. I think 3 of these barrels actually give ADS speed. Yeah, 3 of these give ADS speed. Don't remember why I chose this one. Can't lie, but this one's I'm using. If you want to switch to other barrels and switch it around with the tunings, you know, go right for it. Here's the tuning for the barrel. .26. Leave the left alone if it says OLE laser. Nice to see you again. 27, 16.45. PVZ 89 tag stock. I think both of these stocks have ADS speed. Yes, they do. But this one only has one con, recoil control, and you're using a sniper rifle. Grow up. You don't need to control recoil on a sniper rifle like that. Tuning on the stock. 3.10 ADS speed. Leave the bottom alone. Schlager match grip, rear grip. ADS speed. I mean, you don't need recoil control. Want to do flinch resistance, go ahead. I think it's a scam. Tuning on the grip, just tune them both all the way. And FSS ST87 bolt for the rechamber speed. And if you were to put an optic on this, even though I don't think you really need to, the default optic's pretty good, but if you want to use the MCPR optic or something, I think I would take off the stock and then put on an optic, just in case. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! And now lastly, probably the most underwhelming sniper rifle in the game, the FJX Imperium sniper rifle. Can't believe they added the intervention to a modern day Call of Duty and it's not the best sniper in the game. Just kind of baffles me. Here's the class setup. TAC Commando 19 barrel. None of the other barrels are even worth it. ADS speed, .34 tuning. VLK laser, nice to see you again. .42, 3126 tunings. Field wrap handle. Tune the sprint to fire speed. I've seen some people not tune the sprint to fire speed with this attachment, but I think it's worth it. I think it would go hand in hand with the ADS speed, but that's just me. And I actually didn't know this for a while, because I actually used to have the stock on, but apparently the Skull 40 rear grip actually does give you more ADS speed than the stock. Tuned, .74, .45. But the FJX Blast gives you that rechamber speed that you want with this. Or, I think there's another sniper rifle where you can get away with the bolt speed, maybe. You take it off, put a stock on. Actually, you can't put a stock on, because this gun, you can't have a stock and a carry handle on at the same time. Thanks, Infinity Ward. But if you want to take an attachment off and put an optic on, I probably would take the bolt off. But yeah, that's all the sniper rifles in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Season 4. The updated attachments and tunings. Hope you guys enjoyed this little rundown of all the class setups for the sniper rifles in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.